And I have two pieces. This first one, I'm working on a play called Planting a Winter Garden, and I finished a draft of it. I sent it to a friend of mine, and he said, you know, Marianne, there's so much deeper of a play in here, you need to find the deeper play. So this poem is an attempt, is kind of on the title of the play, an attempt to kind of figure out what my brain is wanting to write about that I haven't really written about yet. So, so if something jumps out to you, please be sure and tell me. Planting a winter garden. The soil was rocky and cold, just about frozen, completely inhospitable. I was the foolish gardener, wasting vulnerable seeds on unforgiving ground. I should have held them back, waited for the spring, but spring is a long time off. Perhaps there won't be another spring. The flowers that bloom in winter aren't delicate little things. They aren't whisper thin or pale pink. They don't giggle or fawn over their professors. They're stocky and practical and would probably make a good solid soup. But on the bleak winter landscape, even the most practical flower stands out. A sparkle of light in the pitch black of night, beautiful. More nourishing for the starving soul than a dozen roses in spring when we're gluttons for beauty. Flowers in winter are an unexpected miracle. And then the second piece, I wrote, well, it was probably about a year ago. I was rocking my little girl to sleep, and I looked down, and it was such an amazing, beautiful moment that I immediately thought, I wish my sister was here to take a picture because she's an amazing photographer, but she wasn't. And then I talked to my friend who's a painter. I was like, okay, how do I paint this? And he said, Marianne, why are you trying to get a painting or a picture when you're a writer? Write about it. And so I wrote about it, and then I revisited it and made it from a prose piece into more of a poetic type piece. So this is called Rocking Baby to Sleep. I sit in the glider next to the crib, your tiny body heavier at the end of the day than at the beginning. You settle your head between my chin and collarbone, and we glide back and forth, back and forth. One little arm wraps around me, one little arm rests on my chest. Two big arms wrap around you with a hand on your pink pajama back. Two little legs stick out to the left. Two big legs point to the right. Occasionally, you kick your feet or raise your head, smile, and thunk it down heavily. On wiggly days, I stand up to prevent your escape from my lap. Your legs splay around my waist, and my arms slip under your bum. When you're still too wiggly, I ask, do you want to lay down in your crib and listen to your music? Some days you nod, and I kiss you goodnight. Some days you thunk your head down and snuggle up. When your eyes are halfway closed, I sit down again. I rock you longer than is absolutely necessary. Sometimes I take a little nap before charging into the rest of the night. Mostly I breathe in your baby sweetness, kiss whatever is nearest my lips, and tell myself, remember this, remember this, remember this.